In Feb, I started live trading. I deposited my $25. I took it to about $2,000. In less than a month, I can assure you, I lost all the $2,000. Everything went back to zero.
I'm hosting a trader who mastered the discipline on prop firms, who purchased an account and passed it in one day.
I'm Oblak, and I've been trading the markets for the past 1,300 days now of continuous learning.
You've paid someone to teach you to get more knowledge about something. Now you lose everything. What was going through your mind right there?
I thought of quitting, but I remembered who I am.
I know.
I remembered why I started it.
I know.
I needed something that can create opportunities for me for wherever I am.
Why do you think people pay mentors, but still they end up being not profitable?
I can teach you the strategy that I use from Monday to Monday. But still, if you do not put in the aspect of psychology and risk management, you're going to fumble.
In case you go in any drawdown, how do you come out of those drawdowns?
You need to research your mind. Go into the market when you are mentally stable.
What are those things that someone should really focus on to copy you and do in a short period of time? A lot of traders are not hitting their levels because of capital. I'm very sure you're tired of trading on a $10 account or a $15 account. You reach even an extent of telling yourself the reason why you're not at the levels you want to be at is simply because of capital. But let me tell you one thing. When it comes to the Forex industry, we have what we call prop funds or funded accounts. I'm very sure you've heard of them. But then the biggest question is, every time you try to purchase one, you end up blowing it. Every time you pass phase one, phase two, you just completely do opposite and then you blow the account. And even at times, you even pass phase one and phase two, but when it reaches to a live account, you end up blowing the account. What could be the problem? Remember, every time we purchase these accounts, we believe it is now time to get access to big money so that we can achieve our goals. But statistically, 90% of traders who invest in prop firms bleach those accounts. 90% do not get payouts. If you're a beginner trader, I'm very sure somewhere, somehow, you'll purchase a prop firm. If you're an advanced trader, I'm very sure when you check your dashboard, you've blown more than 5 accounts. Now the question is it really possible to get a payout from these prop firms? Is this really possible for you to see yourself achieving your goals even if you have little capital? At the Booz Podcast today, I'm hosting a trader who mastered the discipline on prop firms, a trader who purchased an account and passed it in one day, a trader who got a payout in only 2 weeks. Not only one payout, but multiple payouts. We all know people on social media, and the trader I'm hosting today is a lucky guy, building legacy, building empires under the ground. Everyone is on social media, but today the one I have is not everywhere. And trust me, what he has done for himself is so interesting. He's a mentor, he's a trader, an entrepreneur, and most importantly, he's going to show us the secret on how he managed to be the kind of trader he is. So welcome back to the Booz Podcast. Your host, Osman Lakan. I'm a full-time trader, a mentor at Forex Booz Academy. And remember, we do hold monthly classes, physical classes to anyone struggling in trading, things are failing, and you feel like giving up. Make sure you check down the link in the bio and you check out on our services. So welcome, Mr. Oblak.
Thank you so much.
You can say hi to our viewers and then we can kickstart from there.
I think you've finished almost every introduction now, but to keep it short,
Okay.
I'm Oblak, and I've been trading the markets for the past 3.5 years to be exact. 1,300 days now of continuous learning. And just like anyone else who's watching, I'm still learning because the market always has a way of reminding us that we still have something to learn.
Exactly. So you've had Oblak. He has been trading for the past 3 years. And this is something I keep on telling you. A smart person will always learn from their mistakes, but a wise person always learns from other people's mistakes. We don't want you to repeat things we did when we are struggling with trading. We have the Boss podcast. It is there to guide you. Everyone in life needs a reference. Let me give you one quick example. Why do we have the Bible? The Bible is there to guide you on what you're supposed to do, the right and the bad, right?
Yes, yes.
And now the Boss podcast, or people who have an experience in trading, are going to be your reference so that you don't step in the same holes they stepped in. So back to you, All Black, a Forex trader. So someone wants to know, where did everything start from? What inspired you to come into trading, and how did you master trading?
The Forex journey actually started in a very simple way, unexpected, because I was still in high school and we were left with about 2 weeks to the final examinations, UACE. For Uganda, it's Uganda Advanced Certificate of Education. So this guy comes around and he's like, hey bro, I heard rumors that you're actually good at betting, because I used to do betting.
You used to do betting?
Yes.
Okay.
So he heard that I was actually very good. I used to do virtual betting, 5 minutes, like as if you're scalping odds.
Okay.
Chap, chap, and you're done. So he heard that I'm actually good at it, and it's like, I want to share you something which is almost related to betting, but is not gambling.
Okay.
I tried to doubt it because deep down I know that, right, betting is gambling.
Yeah.
The gambler.
Yeah.
So I took time to listen to him. After night preps, you could go to the blackboard. He could draw the simple candlesticks on the blackboard.
Are you sure? So everything started from class?
A blackboard.
Wow.
In school.
Okay.
So after drawing all this, in my mind, actually, what I thought was that there's only pie chart, the likes of bar chart, line charts. But I never knew that there's actually a chart which can make you happy in the morning and humble you by the
Okay.
So that made me a little more curious. But then in mind, I knew that I had what? Final examination. So I told him, no, let's do this after and get back for vacation.
Okay.
Vacation comes and yeah, somehow I landed on Demi Pips. And now that is where the whole learning process started.
Okay. In vacation?
In vacation.
Okay.
Because the other one was more of like introduction or preface. Now we're in the real introduction.
Okay.
Started learning on baby pigs extensively every day.
Okay.
Every single day for 3 months. I finished the world PDF.
Oh, yeah. Let me ask a quick question there. You know, most of the traders, we all start from either YouTube or free PDFs or something like that. So Baby Pips, I remember when I was starting also, I downloaded Baby Pips. It has almost like 300 pages. Yeah. What would you tell a beginner trader there who is having Baby Pips in front of them? Should they read everything? Is there specific pages they should focus on? Or what would you tell them to do?
I think for purposes of exposure in the market, you need to read everything.
Wow.
So that you know which one can apply in which scenario.
Okay.
I see. Because you may read about the Heikinashi, but you're not going to use it in the markets, right? But at least you have the knowledge.
But I remember this guy is a beginner. How are they going to interpret Heikinashi? How are they going to interpret indicators? You know, I see Baby Pips, it has a lot of languages someone cannot understand.
But Baby Pips has broken it down. That is why most people actually go to Baby Pips.
Oh,
for
okay.
learning.
So it's well detailed.
Yeah.
Because me personally, I didn't read the whole book. I remember I read the first maybe like 7 pages and I was like, yo, this is crazy.
Myself 3 months. I'm like, if I don't finish in 3 months,
okay,
I'm cooked.
Okay.
So it was in December when I started. To be specific, I started on Christmas Day.
Okay.
Now in January, I'm still reading the Baby Pips. In Feb, I started live trading.
Wow. From Baby Pips to live trading. Yo.
Not that I knew I saw that I knew everything.
Okay.
But I started live trading. I'll never traded them. In Feb, I deposited my $25. I took it to about $2,000.
From 25?
25.
Baby Pips, depositing to a live account, you take $25 to $2,000.
In less than a month.
Wow. Wow. That's crazy.
That was more of beginner's luck.
Oh, okay.
So as time went on, I decided.
Wait a minute. So now you take $25 to $2,000. What was going through your head? Remember, you've just finished. Was it Form 6, Form 4?
Form 6.
Form 6.
Yeah.
Now you see big money in just a month. What was going through your mind? School, you know, now the big money in front of you, Forex. What was actually going through your mind?
I actually kept this a secret.
Okay.
I kept it a secret to myself because deep down I knew I never had the skill. And to be specific, all the trades that I was taking, I wasn't generating them by myself. I was following on Telegram. I was following signals. I see.
Okay. Oh,
But on the
wow.
back end, I'm trying to learn.
Oh, okay.
So-
now I get you. I get you.
Yeah. So with time, I had to pay someone to teach me
Okay.
because I thought what I was learning was not enough.
Oh, yeah.
But I was actually shocked that I knew almost everything this guy was giving me.
So,
But I
so
wasn't
wait
convinced.
a minute before we even go any further. You've made $2,000 from paying signals. So what triggered you to pay someone? Because if I'm making money, why do I need to pay someone?
What came in my mind is like, God forbid, what if this guy passes on or maybe he stops stealing?
Exactly.
Like, if this person is not there, who is going to help me?
How can I survive?
How will I make another $2,000?
Yeah.
So I had to go back and continue learning. In fact, I think by March, April there of that same year,
Okay.
I cut off all signals. I
Okay.
just made up my mind. I'm like, whether they're good or what, I believe they're good, but I'm able to
Okay.
follow them. In fact, they were for actually $50.
Oh, you are getting from Vidola.
Vidola
I think that was a very profitable month for you
It
guys.
was very sweet.
Okay.
So I cut off all the signals and I'm like, let me learn this thing by myself.
Okay. So what would you tell someone there who is purchasing signals?
Purchasing signals, if you're looking at growth, I think it's best to learn the game other than depending on signals continuously.
Okay.
For the start, it can be good to give you some bit of motivation.
Okay.
Yeah, but in the long run, it's not going to be good cause.
Okay, now, so you looked for someone and then you paid them. What happened after there?
What I was told, I knew them because I was already doing things back end. I felt disappointed.
Wow,
because
how much was the cost?
I paid, it was 400,000 Uganda shillings.
Okay.
But funny enough, the session never lasted 30 minutes. Wow. Never lasted 30
So
minutes.
it was a one-time payment, like the class was for one day?
One-on-one session, the way we are right now.
Okay.
One-on-one.
Okay.
400,000 for less than 30 minutes.
So 400,000 is like $120 there. Okay.
And someone is crying, they cannot pay 150 because of a month for 3 months.
And then you paid it for only a day.
30 minutes.
Yeah.
30 minutes.
Okay.
So I learned. I started executing trades on my own. I can assure you, I lost all the 2,000. Like I had made everything went back to zero.
Wait a minute now. You've paid someone to teach you to get more knowledge about something. And then immediately after learning, now you lose everything. What was going through your mind right there?
I thought of quitting.
Wow.
But I remembered who I am.
I know.
I remembered why I started it.
I know.
I see, because I got motivated because I needed something that can create opportunities for me for wherever I am.
Okay.
I say, because deep down, I don't like office duties. I'm not saying it's bad, but deep down, I do not like that. Like being locked in something for 9 to 5. It's not in me. I like.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So I'm like, if this fails, I'll try again. It kept continuing, Then somewhere along the way, I met a friend as I was joining uni. We were sharing the same room. He was also a trader.
Okay.
We shared insights, NFP came. We blew our pocket money together in peace. We slept hungry for 2 days.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Yo.
I think it was traumatizing.
Yeah, I know.
So those are the things that actually helped me keep on going. No quitting.
So now when did you eventually realize that, okay, now I've mastered the game. I can make money consistently. When did you realize that?
You know, in most cases, most people think that if you do not have money to deposit on your account, you should stop learning.
Oh.
Awesome. But back end, I continued learning even if I had nothing in my account.
Okay.
Because I knew that one day I'll get money and I'll be able to fund. But if that money comes when I do not have the skill, it will be useless.
Okay.
I think I'll still end up blown. I think.
Before you started teaching people, were you making some money consistently before you went into teaching people?
I had a losing streak of, I think, 15 months straight.
15 months?
Straight. 15 months straight. But along that losing streak, I was actually learning.
Okay.
I say, because every loss is just like,
15 months is just like 1 full year, and you never thought about giving up.
because at the end of the day, it's all about staying there longer.
Okay.
Because there are people who have taken 7 years and are really profitable.
Yeah.
I say, but if you look at yours and you're like, only 15 months, this is not even 1.5 years. I say, it cannot demotivate you.
Okay.
Because Forex is not for the weak, so definitely.
What do you say about that, by the way? Is Forex for everyone? Are
Forex-
traders born or they are made?
Traders, I think traders actually made. They are not born, but you can be born with the instincts that can help you become a successful trader.
Okay.
But you cannot be born a trader.
Okay. So now let me ask this question here. Now you paid someone. That's something I want us to really understand. You paid someone to teach you how to make money, and then you lost whatever you made by yourself. Why do you think people pay mentors, but still they end up being not profitable? Just imagine someone comes to you on social media, you're very profitable. You teach them exactly what you use, but then they fail to be profitable. They fail to make money consistently. Because what I've realized, not everyone who gives up on trading didn't do what is supposed to be done. Some people pay actually, and they don't make money. What is the biggest thing you can tell someone out there?
This now goes down to psychology, because you can have a good strategy. I can teach you the strategy that I use from Monday to Monday. But see, if you do not put in the aspect of psychology and risk management, you're going to fumble. You're still going to continue losing, I say.
Okay.
These are the two most important aspects that most people forget. And they work hand in hand.
Okay. So what is psychology? Someone wants to understand, why is psychology stopping me from being profitable? What is it?
Psychology in simple terms is more of like your mental capacity to be able to hold the trade or to get a pricing. Because if you have a weak psychology, you may end up closing winners too early, you may end up holding losses for too long, stuff like that. But now, for you to be able to have a good psychology, you need to look at your risk management, because they work hand in hand.
Okay.
Excuse me. So if your risk management is aligning with your psychology plans, you're going to have the clear path.
Okay. So give someone a quick tip on how they can master their psychology.
I think you should just minimize on your position sizing. Simple.
Okay.
Or you just risk an amount that you're comfortable to lose so that it does not affect your psychology. Because there's a famous quote I got from a book called Trading in a Zone by Mark Douglas, a man who not only taught people how to trade, but also taught traders how to think.
Okay.
He said, the moment you accept risk, you'll be comfortable with any outcome.
I see.
Now, this is where psychology and risk management shake hands. Risk management is not all about risking 1%, 2%, because in some scenarios, you're going to have a very small account size, and you're not going to be comfortable risking maybe, let's say you have like $100, and you want to take it maybe to $1,000. You're going to be forced to risk more than you're supposed to.
Yeah.
But on $100, if you bring in the aspect of risking 1%, it's going to feel like $1.
Yeah.
Which is not even...
How are you going to make money now?
In the market, we're having over $10 trillion in volume traded every single day, and you're fighting for only $1?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you need to work on your position sizing.
Okay. So most importantly, only risk what you're comfortable to lose. Because in most cases, I think it is losses that actually play a lot with our psychology.
Yes. Back to my story. When I made $30,000, I felt like I'm the king. I feel like I'm going to buy...
You're the goat.
I'm going to buy the GLE, I'm going to buy whatsoever.
Yeah.
I deep down, I knew that I never knew the skill. I see. So the psychology, after me starting to lose, changed.
Okay.
What I had, I felt like a king. Now the other side, I'm not feeling like things are not going my way. Why?
Okay.
Was it the market? No. People are making money. Why am I not making money?
Yeah.
Because it was a personal problem. It wasn't the market's problem.
Yeah. So basically, if someone, pays a mentor and they teach them how they make money, the moment they fail to make money, the problem is not the mentor or the strategy. The problem is their psychology, their identity. Maybe it could be the problem why they are not, losing money. Because I've seen a lot of traders, a lot of people giving up on Forex, and when you try to talk them, they actually did what we tell them to do. Like they pay people to teach them how to understand the market. But then one thing we should realize about trading, we can teach you how to make money, but making money comes from you. Because if you don't know how to manage yourself as a trader, it is going to be really, really hard for you. So now, Oblak, you've talked about now 15 months of losing money, right?
Yeah.
What kept you going in those 15 months of losing money?
What kept me going was actually the dream that I have.
Okay.
The dream is too big that small losses cannot stop me
wow.
from continuing where I want to go.
Exactly. Yeah. So that dream is the reason. That's a question I normally ask people, like, when you're joining Forex, this goes to you, a trader who is feeling like giving up, a trader who wants to join the industry. When you're joining Forex, you're supposed to have a reason stronger than money. Because trust me, one day, one time, you're going to lose money. But if you have a very good reason that is stronger than money, you're going to keep on showing up. You've had Oblak. His dreams were bigger than the $20 or $30 or even the $2,000 that he lost. And now guess what? Right now, he's living that dream. So back to you, Oblak. Now you've decided now you want to teach people. What inspired you to teach people?
What inspired me to teach people mostly is the fact that most people are actually teaching substandard things.
Okay.
What I have in my mind is the Forex education has been oversimplified for selling and not for producing real mentors. I've always said this.
Wow.
Yeah. But now if you bring in the aspect of an experienced trader teaching you what he has gone through and not what he learned from the textbook, it changes the whole equation. Okay. I see. I can read something from the book and come and teach you. I am not giving you the full detail away.
Exactly.
In fact, I'm giving you everything. Every nonsense that may not even work.
Yeah.
Sorry to call it nonsense.
Something you've even never used, by the way. Yeah.
But now if I come and teach you that this is what I've been using consistently, I lost money with it, I continued using it, and eventually in the long run, it started paying off.
Okay.
Which person I got to believe?
Yeah.
Of course, a person who has what? Who has gone through the same process. Now, this is why you need to be selective on the people that you choose out to be your mentors.
So what are some of the qualities someone should look at to choose a mentor?
First things first, a real mentor is a person who has gone through the market. You cannot wake up on a random day and you say you're a mentor just because maybe you entered gold yesterday. You may take
you flipped some dollars there.
Today you came and you had maybe break even on US oil. Now you're adding FX to your name. I'm a mentor. I'm a Bombo. Well, those things don't actually work. I say you need to go through the whole process. It's a whole journey.
Definitely.
You can't wake up and become an engineer. You can't wake up and become a pilot. It's a whole process. Yes. Now that applies to trading also, but people usually negate that one, that fact. I say. Yeah. So if someone has been consistent enough in the industry and you've been following that person, why not follow? Why not pay him to teach you if you really need that?
That is for sure. Yeah. And what could be some other thing you can tell someone there to watch out before they pay anyone? The red flags.
One of the red flags, I should say the FX word.
Someone calling themselves Osman FX.
Osman FX. From nowhere, just adding FX to your name. Of course, someone can be like, you're starting up an academy, you're adding FX to the academy. Yeah. Yes, that FX is coming because of the academy. Yeah. But on a random day, you wake up and you're like, Osman FX or Black FX. I hate that FX word, honestly. Even after
I think we are supposed to work for that title. We're not supposed to just call ourselves FX. We're supposed to have proof that you deserve to be called FX.
It's actually earned.
Yeah.
Not that it has to be a public thing. Deep down, you know that, I deserve it. Okay, so to come and give you the title, you deserve the FX.
What is your message to those guys who, after 1 month and now is FX? What message could you give them?
You still have a long way to go.
They shouldn't lie to themselves.
No, they're not just lying to themselves. They're actually lying to the public. And now this is what is tarnishing the name of the Forex industry.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You look at people, they say, Forex is a scam. But no, we don't have, Forex is not a scam as an industry. Just like any other industry. We could be like pharmacy, pharmacy is a business.
Yeah.
Forex is also a business. Only if I say
Definitely.
all of them are industries, right?
Yeah.
But now there are people in those industries that are going to what? Spoil their name. They're going to tarnish their name.
Definitely.
Listen.
Yeah.
So you need to watch out on this one.
Okay. So that's a good one now.
Although not all the people who use FX are not bad.
I know. I think what you've mentioned most importantly, for you to fully, this is something I can recommend, for you to fully trust someone to teach you how to make money, look at their longevity in the business. You know, data communicates more than hype. If someone has enough data behind whatever they are teaching you, then trust me, what they are teaching you is going to work for you. Data could not be 1 month, that one we doubt. It's supposed to be years. And enough years for you to confirm that the guy has survived all the market cycles. You cannot come out of the blue in just a month. You've not seen any cycle yet. You're just seeing a green candle and then you call yourself FX. So back to you, All Black. Now all the beginners part is done. Now you start prop farms. Because I was so inspired by your story, you know, passing a prop farm challenge in 1 day and then another challenge in the next day. That is something crazy. I've seen a lot of traders just know they have bought more than 10 accounts. They're not even passing one. I've seen people buying, they pass phase 1, fail at phase 2. Someone passes phase 1 and phase 2, then fails to get a payout. What is that magic behind prop farms? Someone wants to understand what is a prop farm and then what is the magic behind prop farms.
You know, when it comes down to prop farms, it's actually very normal for someone to maybe lose their account. It's very normal.
Okay.
Because as we said, as it's always say, in the forex industry, losses are part of the game.
Yeah. First, tell us what a prop farm is, what inspired you, and then we go to the magic behind passing them.
A prop farm is basically like, I come up one day and then like, Osman, I'm going to give you $10,000 and you'll trade my money, but I'm going to set the rules for you.
Oh, okay.
I see. Now you will have to set your own rules against those rules so that you stay in the game longer enough.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And now these rules actually set so that you can fail. That's what it should be.
Wow.
But now if you go against their rules by setting your rules, which are going to maybe halfway or to be in your favor,
Okay.
you're going to find yourself having some return.
So yes, sir, Mr. All Black. Now I want to know what inspired you to switch to prop farms.
You know, like when you do not have capital or you're having a big dream, you need to scale up.
Yeah.
So if you have, let's say, $100 and you're looking at maybe having some bigger potential because prop farms are going to give you maybe like $25,000 at that fee. And now if you're to look at the return on investment, you're investing $100, but your first payout maybe like about $2,000, $3,000.
Oh, okay.
Now, if you take the same scenario of investing in prop farms, $100, and you're making a first payout of maybe $2,000, and you bring it to the real life situation of flipping $100 to $2,000, it quite becomes very technical.
Yeah.
I say that. So that is a zeal that I kept. That's something that I was looking at, and here.
Okay.
It really makes much more sense.
Okay.
I say. But you need to follow some prop farm which is.
Okay. Okay. So you had bigger dreams, and when you look at the capital you have on your account, it couldn't help you do that in a short period of time.
Exactly.
And you're like, let me go to prop farms.
Yeah, everything comes with a risk.
Yeah, exactly. I think that is something most traders focus on. Like, for example, if I want to buy a GLE, it cannot come from $100, but if I can get access to maybe like a 25,000 or even more money, then it's very easy for me to actually see my dreams coming true.
Yeah, it's actually possible to flip $100 maybe to that desired amount.
Yeah.
But it's going to take you a lot of mental capacitation.
Yeah.
It's going to overweigh you.
Yeah.
I say, compared to when you take it out
of prop farms. Okay. So tell me about your experience. The first account you purchased, how was the experience and all that?
The first account I purchased, of course, I knew nothing about prop farms. Definitely, it was a gone account. Lost it. But then, as time goes on, you keep buying more accounts, and out of the losses that you made, you keep learning from my mistakes.
Yeah.
I say it reached a point whereby I buy an account on Sunday, I start trading it on Monday morning, and I'm done with the account. I just wait for minimum trading days of 3 days.
Okay.
That is Monday. I'm done with the account. Tuesday, you enter 0.01. 0.03 on Wednesday. They give you the logins for phase 2.
Okay.
You start on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you're done. In 1 week, you're done with both phases. I see. But now all this comes after learning from your mistakes.
Okay. So what would you put that, can we call it luck or it is a skill?
It's not luck, it's skill.
Okay.
Because if you learn from your mistake, it becomes a skill.
Okay.
I see. But if you're basing on, because actually I never did it once. I've done it many times.
Many times.
Many times,
Okay.
because now that is like my instinct. I don't like relying on performance. I come. If I lose, it's okay. Because losing is part of the game.
Yeah.
Start on Monday. By the end of the week, I'm done, and we look at other things.
So what is behind, I've seen traders, someone has bought more than 10 accounts, they're failing to pass even phase 1. What could be the reason?
The major reason, I think, is more of now psychology. Because, when you're starting, let's say in phase 1, you're going to enter, you're going to be able to pass maybe. But now the psychology required to pass phase 2, even if phase 2 has maybe a small profit target, it's much more higher
Than phase 1.
than phase 1. You're going to require much more mental effort, say. I don't know the psychology behind that too. But phase 1, usually it will be easy. Phase 2 becomes a little tricky.
Okay.
I see. You can even reach a funded phase and you still end up easy. Now that goes back to psychology. I see. Take your trade. If you're comfortable taking 2 trades a day, take those 2 trades. If you're done, call it a day. Whether it's a loss or a win. I say, because if you look at staying in the game longer enough, you're going to be able to sustain longer the market. I see.
Yeah. Because the reason I'm asking that question is I was reading somewhere, and statistically 90% of traders who buy prop firms, they fail to get a payout. And it is surprising that you can do it in a week. So what is that? What are those things that someone should really focus on to copy you and do what they're supposed to do in a week, or even in a short period of time?
I wouldn't encourage someone to trade the way I do, because I'm a high risk trader.
Okay.
I say, and you need to trade in a way that is comfortable with your
Personality.
I say.
Yeah.
Because if you try my system, it will not work out for you.
Okay.
I think that is why even when you're doing some bit of mentorship, you teach people, but you give them the leverage to do it, to
What
learn
they're-
something
yeah.
from their own side also, I see. So, personally, the first thing that I do is I set my own rules against the rules of the prop firm.
Of the prop firms.
If the prop firm is saying 5% daily drawdown, I'm going to be like, mine is worth be 2% per trade.
Okay.
I see.
Yeah.
Risk highly, and definitely you may end up passing them.
Okay.
It's risky, but of course, without risk, you can't get that.
Yeah, no risk, no penalty.
Yeah.
Okay. What else someone should focus on?
Focus on discipline.
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 Yeah. But you traders mention a lot about discipline. Everyone's saying discipline, discipline. Which discipline are you guys talking about?
Discipline is actually the ability to sit on your hands even when you know you're supposed to take a trade.
Wow.
Nice, sir.
Wow.
If you can sit on your hands and say, I'm not going to take this trade, regardless of what,
Okay.
that is discipline. And then secondly, there's also this scenario that can happen. You're having your maybe buyers looking at maybe gold buys, and somehow you see a prominent Forex trader posting sells.
And you're
It
looking
can
for buys.
disorganize your world psychology, I say.
And you trust this guy.
No, you'd be like, I know this guy is actually a good trader. He's a prominent, he's a high-end trader. But now I'm looking at sales, this guy is looking at buys. One thing I can say is trust your instincts. Don't trust the other person.
Yeah.
If looking at maybe having something.
Okay.
So,
If you've learned the market and you know what you're doing, follow what your analysis is telling you.
yeah. because
Not what the mentor says.
when you understand the game, you don't panic.
Absolutely. Okay, so number 1 is you set your own rules. And then number 2, you don't listen to outside noise. And then is there anything you would want to tell someone so that they can pass prop firms confidently?
Work on your strategy.
Strategy.
Strategy, and strategy works hand in hand with risk management. Ideally, the scenario that I would use, that I actually use, is a 1 to 3 risk reward ratio.
Okay.
Because let's say you're risking 1% of the account, targeting 3%, we're going to come to realize that if you have like 3 trades and they're all winners, you're going to be able to pass the phase.
Okay.
I see.
Yeah.
Because target is maybe like 8% or maybe 5%. But now in just only 3 trades, you're done. I say. Now that is something that people don't understand.
Okay.
They want to stay longer trading the evaluations, not forgetting about, and they forget about their dream.
Yeah.
I say the end goal is actually their payout phase.
Exactly.
I say, but if you can play all the games on the evaluations, but now the other side it's a different story. You need to change.
Exactly. Yeah.
If you're risking 1%, the other side you need to lower the risk maybe by half.
0.5.
0.5%.
Okay.
Or even 0.2%.
Okay.
Because now that is critical. Because
Yeah.
if you have, let's say, a $50,000 account funded, I don't think you'll need a job.
Definitely.
You won't need a job.
Yeah.
1% is about $500
$500, yeah. I think a 50K account is enough to set you free.
forever, because $500 is actually like someone's salary for maybe 2-3 months.
Exactly. Yeah. So now let me ask a question here. I know there's someone watching out there. They have an account already and they are in drawdowns. What would you tell them they should do to come out of drawdowns? Or you personally, in case you go in any drawdown, how do you come out of those drawdowns?
First thing is first, you need to research your psychology. You need to research your mind. Go into the market when you are mentally stable, not when you are having issues and you go like, let me go and face the market. The market can humble you definitely.
Yeah.
I say, but if you go there with calm psychology, with a calm mindset, know that I'm going to risk maybe, if you're already in a drawdown, you limit your lot sizing, so your, what is it called? Your position sizing and your risk. Then somehow, in the long run, you're going to come out of that drawdown.
Okay.
There is no problem staying longer in the evaluations.
Yeah.
I see. There is no problem with that. There is no problem in staying longer in phase 1, but you need to choose what is comfortable for you. If your dream is staying there for a long period of time, it's good. Do what is suitable for you.
Okay. So now when someone is in a drawdown, the best thing to do is they lower the position sizing.
And trade with calm mindset.
Yeah, because what I've seen in most cases, when someone goes in a drawdown, they think of increasing the lot size because they want to get out in a short period of time, which I think takes them further in another big
You see, you're going to have like 2 people, let's say person A, person B, they're starting Monday with the same account size, they're starting same broker, same internet, maybe they're even sharing the same room. But at the end of the week, on Friday, they may come to realize that person 1, person A, has gone to Morocco, the other person has gone back to the village. I see.
Yeah, definitely.
You cannot blame strategy.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, this is a personal
problem.
issue.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
One person can decide, I'm going to flip this account. I need to double my account. I'm talking about live account now. Even same 2 platforms, and are the same. So you'd be like, one person is going to be like, let me flip this account. The other person is going to be, let me be risk conservative. The other person can be like, let me double my lot sizes. The other person is like, no, let me
lower then.
Let me follow the rules.
Yeah.
That is what is going to change everything.
Okay.
Even if they're using the same strategy, they're using the same risk format. I see. And if psychology comes in, we'll end up finding different things.
So what you're trying to say is in most cases, we self-sabotage our success, right? Because it's very possible for you to get access to the money that you're looking for, but then still you fail to reach the goals that you're actually dreaming of. There's a common saying I normally tell traders when I'm teaching them. Like, sometimes your own personality could be the reason why you're not achieving whatever you want to achieve.
Exactly.
And in most cases, people play it the wrong way. There is this saying of, this is how I am. How you are could be the reason why you're not successful.
In life, I think everyone has to be flexible enough
Exactly.
to suit certain conditions.
Definitely.
I think, because if you're born, no one is born wise by the way.
Yeah.
But people gain wisdom depending on the environments that they go through.
Yeah.
Forex market is already hard. Now, why are you trying to make life more hard? I think if they still limit your lot size and you know that that is the right thing to do, why are you trying to double it?
Exactly.
I say you complicate things and you say that is you. It's not you. It's
Definitely.
your problem.
Yeah, it's a problem.
I see.
Yeah, because a lot of traders are failing to actually adjust to the right principles every trader needs to succeed. Because one thing I'm sure of, there is one formula to success. You either do it or or you don't do it.
And if you don't do it, there's someone else.
Yeah, that is how people that actually end up blaming themselves, blaming people in the villages, blaming environments around them. But in actual sense, all you need to do is just accept, and then you get help. So now, talking about prop firms, how did you feel getting your first payout, and how much was it?
It wasn't crazy though. It was a nice feeling. Of course, it calms you down.
Okay.
It calms you down and be like, and this something is now making sense.
Okay.
And it was after a serious
Blown accounts.
a
Okay.
number of them. It's not that they don't work, but it was my problem.
Okay.
And my problem, it came in because you're trying to fight something. You're trying to fight the system instead of aligning with the system. I said, look. So the first payout was about, it wasn't a lot, it was about $300.
$300.
$300.
Okay.
Which is, it was so coming, even if I lost more than 300.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
these accounts, I said.
So I think ever since you started getting payouts, you never stopped. What is the biggest payout you've ever get so far?
It's 1,800.
1,800. Let me ask a quick question. During that series of multiple accounts getting blown, is there a day you felt like prop firms is a scam?
No, that would be my problem. Because deep down, before I go into something,
Yeah.
I first make my research. In fact, before I even started trading prop firms, I made research for almost 6 months.
Wow.
Because if you remember, there was a saga where some prop firms were phased out.
Yeah.
Was it?
My Forex funds.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, by that time, I was learning more about prop firms, trying to convince myself that they're actually bad. But then, I'm convincing myself that they're actually bad. But it's someone else who's doing what?
Who's getting a
Who's
payout?
getting payouts.
Yeah.
Now, if someone is getting, why not me?
Exactly.
I see.
Exactly. Because I know there is someone out watching there. He gave up on prop firms because he blown many and now he thinks it's a scam. What do you say about the rules about prop firms? Are those rules, some people say these prop firms have hidden rules and whatever. What do you say about that? Have you ever experienced anything like that?
Yeah, I have actually ever experienced those things, because the one that actually broke my psychology was the idea of IP address.
Okay.
I got banned,
Wow.
not because of the way I was trading, because of IP address. I traveled
Okay.
to a different country, and somehow I logged in from there with a different person's device, and it shattered everything. And I had no evidence, because when you travel,
Yeah.
I shouldn't keep these documents. I mean, just stay away of these receipts and stuff like that.
Okay.
So when they asked me for my receipts, I had nothing to present. I see. So IP address is a very common issue. If you're careful, if you're out there and you're planning to travel, before you travel, I think you should maybe send an email to your broker, because I mean, like, maybe there are two different people, and those are the scams that they bring.
Definitely. Yeah. Because I've seen a lot of traders, someone does account management for prop firms. He tells you, buy the account, log in your phone, also give me, I put into my phone. I think that you've violated already that
It's actually very risky.
Yeah.
Some prop firms are lenient, and some will not forgive.
Exactly. Yeah. So guys, if you have anyone who wants to pass for you phases or whatever, don't put your account in their phone and in your phone, because the moment you do that, you've breached the rule. So let me ask you, All Black, is that rule really there, or it is hidden? Did they show you that the rule was there, or you didn't see that rule at all?
I knocked the rule.
Okay.
I woke up on a random day and I'm seeing an email that you have no access. You can't even purchase an account with us. I'm like,
oh, okay.
Where was this rule? I even went through the rules. It was not there.
It wasn't there?
It wasn't there.
Wow.
Because I love reading. I thought.
Yeah.
So I read through the rules again and again. I never found anything like that.
Okay. So tell us about your day. Like, how does your day go as a trader?
I'm a person who trades London session.
London session.
Yeah, maybe I should say even from late Asian to London Open.
Okay.
And Ugandan time, that could be like from 9 a.m. So I wake up maybe at 8, 9. If the chart's already there for me.
Is there anything behind the London session? Is it about volatility? Is it about the kind of pairs that you trade? What is so good about that session?
I actually trade on the gold, and I find my strategy aligns very well with the London session.
Okay.
And secondly, I don't like trading news. And in the New York session, that is where you're going to find
There's a lot of
multiple
news events. Yeah.
I see. So we need to find ourselves. So I had to find myself with something that is a little comfortable for Onka. No news in London session. You wake up, you're just fresh from bed, going to the markets. 5 minutes, you've finished your analysis, wait for a setup, you enter. You get other things to do across the day.
Okay. So what do you talk about volatile pairs? Because I've had you trade only gold. Why did you choose gold? Is it about the volume, the volatility, or is it because you have good capital?
I loved gold because gold took a lot of my money.
It has a lot of your money.
Gold took a lot of my money when I was starting. In fact, I told the, in my mind, I'm like, you know what, I'm going to face, so we shall see. Me and you is going to humble the other person.
Okay.
And surprisingly, gold is not an everyday thing.
Wow.
I work on it every single day that passes by. It breathes all day. It's a spot on. I cannot look at other pairs anymore.
Now, what is that quick tip you can give someone who is trading gold, but they are failing to actually be profitable in it?
Gold doesn't call for greed. You need to be very strategic. You need to be very anxious. Find your level, stick to the same strategy, stick to the same plan, each and every single day. And you see things coming up. Listen. Because even 0.01 on gold, trust me,
you can make money.
You can even, I've seen someone who has actually blown a $4,000 account on 0.02 lot size.
Yo.
I'm like,
wow, 4,000 gone with a 0.02.
Some people just got it.
Wow.
Some people just got it.
Okay.
0.02 and you're getting $4,000. Now that one also goes back to the person because it doesn't feel right to them.
Yeah, I think that person doesn't do risk management because losing 4,000 at 0.02 is a lot of pips against
it's crazy.
you.
I even question his understanding about the market. But anyway, that is him.
Yeah.
Maybe that is how he trades.
Exactly. So now tell me one thing, All Black. For the time you've been in trading, we've had a lot of people talking about trading being a scam. We have a lot of negative energy around Forex. What would you tell someone there who wants to join Forex but they're skeptical? Many people are telling them it's a scam, they're going to take your money and all that.
First things first, you need to ask that person, like if someone is selling Forex is a scam, first try to find out if that person has been exposed to the markets or has he been trading the markets. Because a person who has traded the markets before cannot say trading is a scam.
Definitely.
Because he will know that it's his problem, not the market's problem. And that's as I say earlier on, that you're going to find people who are unscrupulous in the industry. They're going to tell you, they're going to convince you, they're going to tell you, you bring your money. And now if you fall for such people, you're definitely going to believe that Forex is a scam.
Definitely.
Because they're not going to explain to you how they lost their money.
Exactly.
But you find someone who's authentic, someone who's willing to let you know how to understand this business, how the business operates. You're going to find some bit of pleasures in the industry for a while.
Okay. And then also I have a good question. This one has been so common on my social media. Someone has been trading for the past 2 years. They are not profitable. They feel like giving up. But then something is keeping on telling them don't give up. What could be the best advice you could tell someone who has been in the market for 2 years but things are not working out?
Everyone has his own time.
Okay.
Yeah. Because you can take 5 years, I can take 2 years.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, our end dream is becoming financially free, becoming successful. I said, even the Bible says it, you cannot assume your timing is the same as mine. You can get your grace today, I may not get my grace today.
Okay.
I say, different timing. So keep time, keep doing up, keep doing the same thing every now and then, and change what is needed to be changed. And you'll find yourself.
Exactly. So they should hang around.
Yeah.
Their time is coming.
Yeah. But do the right thing.
Okay. Sometimes they could get stuck on doing the wrong thing.
Imagine now you can be there, be like, I'm hungry for success, I'm not profitable. But you're the same person who is doubling your lot sizes.
Oh, yeah.
I see, on a $50 account, you're entering God says one and gold. Like, what do you think?
Yeah.
I'm actually a culprit of that. I say,
yeah.
On $50, you're entering lot says one and gold, of course, multiple positions. With the aim of flipping, of course you're going to vanish.
You're going to find the same problem.
You know, back in the days, we used to say good afternoon. Nowadays I'm hearing they're saying good day. But the days are never good for some people.
Yeah.
I say.
Yeah, that is for sure. Okay, now, so Oblak, this is also a very interesting question. Are there times you felt like giving up on Forex?
Yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Was it about the losing, or it was about not understanding the market? Because two things happen. Either someone gives up on Forex because they're losing money, or someone gives up on Forex because it looks too complicated. They're not trying to understand what is going on. For you, what was the biggest reason that was making you feel like giving up on trading?
The biggest reason was actually the knowledge, because I tried to learn from all angles. In fact, I learned almost everything. Almost every strategy. Could be the SMC, the price action, could be the what. Now I had all this in me, but I'm seeing things are not actually working.
Exactly.
I thought I knew it all, but things are not working. Then I'm like, does this
What is
really make
happening?
sense?
Exactly.
Until I landed on, I don't know which video it was, but I had to stick to one thing.
Okay.
And that is what I've always been up to now.
Okay. Definitely.
One strategy, same protocols.
So guys, if you're going through the same thing like Oblak went through, for example, you've collected a lot of information, but then it feels like things are not working out, maybe that is the reason why things are not working out. You have a lot of things and you actually don't know how to use them. And that could be a very big problem for you, because it hurts deep down inside. Every time they mention something, you know it, but when it comes to your MT5, you're actually not making money. Everyone, like, they say fair value gap, you know, talk about liquidity, you know, order blocks, you know, demand and supply, you know, support and resistance, you know. But every time you check your MT5, you're losing money. Maybe the reason why you're not making money is because you know too much and you don't know how to use it. And on the other hand, if you're giving up because you're losing money, you're giving up on the things that can actually change that losing money to making money. You're not supposed to give up. So Oblak, tell me, what is the biggest loss you've ever made in a single day?
Okay, in a single day,
Yeah.
I should have respect for money. Friend is, I don't brag about the losses that I've made.
Okay.
Because I respect money. Money is a tool that is will take us places that we want to be.
Yeah.
But the biggest amount of money I've lost in a single day is surprisingly small, $800.
$800.
But collectively, oh my
Okay.
goodness,
It's a lot.
collectively, in the long run,
You have a figure, you know that money.
I don't think I should say it in the face of people. People may end up giving up.
Okay, so let me ask this question here. Do you believe trading can change someone's life?
Yeah. Trading can change your life. In fact, trading can change your non-trading life. Your life outside trading is going to change drastically.
Okay.
You're going to be a very chaotic person, but the moment you come to the Forex market, it can change the way you look at things.
Okay.
As a trader, you're going to look at some problems and be like, these are manageable. But if you're not into the market, you'll be like, this is something that is what?
Exactly.
It's really crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know how I can solve this, but deep down, the actual teacher is the market.
Yeah.
That's told you to see things in a different angle.
Different angle.
Yes, so
Okay.
and on the other perspective of maybe career-wise, I think trading is actually very, very life-changing, because it can take you from 0 to 100 within a very short period of time.
Definitely.
You can lose accounts maybe for the first 5 years, but in 1 month of the 6th year, you end up making everything that you lost.
You lost,
in
yeah.
the 5 years.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. So it doesn't make sense someone giving up on something that can change your life. Remember, the market that takes that 10,000 is the same market that can bring back that 10,000. So thank you so much, Mr. Oblak. Now, in your final remarks, what would you tell a struggling trader, a beginner trader? What advice would you give them to see themselves also reaching the levels that you guys reach?
If I had only one advice to give you, is don't give up. Because you'll never know when your time is. Okay, I say, you will never know. What if you give up today, yet your lucky day is tomorrow?
Definitely.
I say,
Yeah.
you give up today, it means you've wasted all this time of
You've been struggling.
Learning Forex is very hard. More so when you're learning it on a personal level. So now if you take all this time trying to learn and you misuse all that effort.
Okay.
Doesn't really make any.
Absolutely. So never to give up is what Oblak is actually emphasizing. And trust me, the day you give up is the day you accept that you are failure, because whatever thing you want to give up on is changing other people's lives. And remember, I told you at the Bulls podcast, we discuss reality, we discuss discipline, we discuss things that other traders actually going through. And I'm very sure those are the exact things that you guys are going through. And remember, whatever you're going through, as long as you have a reference, you have somewhere you can actually see exactly what you're going through, all you need to do is find out, how did this person try to figure out things, so that you can learn from how they did whatever they did, and then you become a good trader. Never put your failure on that is the kind of person you are. The kind of person you are can change, and you become the kind of person that can actually make things come true. Make sure to subscribe, like, comment, and share these videos so that we can reach as many people as possible. That is the best thing you can do for yourself and for everyone there that is struggling with Forex. It has been Osman Lakan. See you on the next episode.